Follow the 14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, sweet.
Copy both flags. Don't confirm with it.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report to field in sight. Cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, please.
Stay on the abandoned. We got bandits, mass target destroyed, mass target destroyed. Copy both flags. That's affirmative.
Everybody's right over the reservation to get our positions. Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show on this unusual Monday. We are here, I believe it is the last group stage match of SATAC Cold War 24 between 9G and NUTSqdr. So welcome. This is your host, 81 Banana, and I'm very honored to bring you the show today, tonight, depending on where you are. We've just flipped coin, and I'm happy that we got daylight and good weather here. So best possible scenario for streaming. So we're gonna be in Caucasus, and we're gonna bring this to you from so between the two. I need to check it is somewhere in Laziani area. The thing it is, yeah, it is Tbilisi from one side, and here Sukhumi Babu Shara on the other side. So let me check this quickly. I think this is not correct here. Well, okay, perfect. So yeah, this is a very important match while the teams are getting on board, and I tell you why it is like that. I just started a poll in the first 5 minutes of trailer as people were watching, and we've got a result of 84% to 16% for 9G as we ask who wins the first round. So the question was, hey guys, who do you think wins the first round? And we got 84%, that was 3 votes, and not 3 votes. It is more than that. It was 31 votes. Yeah, 31 votes, and then on the other side we had 6 votes saying not gonna do. So 84 to 16%. Let's see if this gonna happen. And if 9G is able to beat NUTSqdr in this first round of the match tonight. Hey, welcome Alpha Gator for being here. Thanks for your kind words. And yeah, Tech, thanks for the bits. I appreciate that. So I want to show you something as I promised, and it was let me go for it. Here, look at the table. We are in Group C for sure, and you see here how close everything is tonight for 9G and NUTSqdr. PTF dominated the Group C. Got 9 points out of 3 matches. That means 3 wins. And the 2 teams of 9G and NUTSqdr got 1 win, 1 loss. And with that, they have only 3 points. So the one who win tonight is going to proceed together with PTF to the elimination round. That's why this match is very important. Not only because it is the last match of the group, it is also because the winner takes it all. Okay, so let us take a look. There is some technical problems, very usual. People start DCS, want to join, they crash, and this is normal at the moment. Let's get familiar with the teams. Also new to me, kind of, because I don't know all of these guys. I'm afraid. So we have Aggressor and Panicker in F-14A. And we have Alterman, Valek, Hanslau, and Ketpot in MiG-29 Alphas. So a combination of Russian and American jets here. If you guys wonder what these aircrafts got to do here, we have F-14 and we have MiG-29. This is a Cold War era, but the armaments are restricted to what was available at that time. So it means that we have no Fox 3 here for sure. So F-14A is limited to Sparrows and Sidewinders, and this is also for mixed the same. They have lots of IRs and Fox 1 missiles on board. So Aggressor disconnected just because I've got a little bit of difficulties. But we have time, and we take this time to bring you all these a bit closer. There is from time to time someone in the stream who is new to SATAC and is new to DCS in general. So we give a little bit more basic information, and I hope it's not too much. Skelly, Ixon, Hexe, and Airshow are already in their planes, 2 F-16s, 2 MiG-29 Alpha on this side, and they're also waiting for the rest to join. When it comes to the distance that they need to fly, as I said, Sukhumi, and here we have Kovaletti. Sorry, not Kovaletti. I just forget all the time. Tbilisi, sorry. Tbilisi and Sukhumi. So it is round about 94, I think, nautical miles. 93 something, 94 nautical miles from each airfield to the center of the combat zone. You see the combat zone here. We have 2 circles here. One is the red line showing when you go over that, once you're in the bubble, when you are flying out of this zone, you're gonna explode. So you need to make sure that you're not out of it. And when you pass the green one, you get an alert in your cockpit in written form on top right of your screen saying, hey, you're leaving the bubble. And so that's because once you're in this bubble, you need to kill all other opponents' aircrafts till you can get and return to your base. And then you have plenty of place here. You have 56 miles radius of combat zone here, and it's 112 in total that you have as a bubble. So this is actually not a bubble, it's like a cylinder. So the higher you can go, but we call it bubble. And this is a kind of mixed terrain. You have high mountains on both sides, and you have very flat terrain in the middle. So it is really, really cool area. You can hide in the mountain terrain. You can go flat, and this is really cool. I love this. Let's say area as a center of engagement. And as I said, thankfully we have daytime pretty much good to stream. So let's see. There are some errors coming from textures. Probably someone has modified his cockpit I don't know what it is exactly. It can be a small picture of your wife or your daughter that you put on your cockpit. It can be something else, but there, I think, a little bit of problem. We got integrity check, and we need to solve this, so it takes a little bit longer than expected. So let's go and watch the blue team. They have no difficulties. They're all in. Cool skins. And also for Tomcats, you have, yeah, wow. The bunnies, experimental bunnies here. Nice. Okay. Aren't they customized? Yoda and golden? Yeah, kind of. Cool. Oh, bunny is not happy. Cool. Okay, nice. And for the other side, let's check as far as we can see what they've got. I have installed the skins very shortly before the match started. I hope they're working. Yeah, they seems to work. All black, glossy, customized, and for the F-16, nice blue. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so still busy with the integrity check. These guys been flying this server, and nothing has changed from the server side. So I believe the last update did something. I believe it's a good time to just give a shout out to our sponsors. You see on top left corner of stream display, WeekKB Sim, and all others that make this happen with providing prices, different type of supports, like providing it with servers you fly on, like Master Arms. Kindly provided 3 servers that you fly on, and without that would be not possible to bring all this in that quality. So we really appreciate that. I do say thank you on behalf of 51st, which is the organizing squadron. These guys put a lot of effort and time into the competition, and because I stream from time to time, I don't have the privilege very often, but I do that from time to time when it's needed, because they have the time to invest in the other stuff. This is very time consuming what they do, and I thank you also for the support they give me. I'm also not professional and ask things again and again, but these guys are very friendly and support mutually. So thanks again to 51st, especially Tech. Good. I hope we solve the issue shortly and can provide you with the first round here. Nobody has taxied on NOTS side. I think we have, the sixth guy has difficulties with the integrity check. I believe as soon as we have the six guys here on this side, we can start. So we stay here and we just make sure that we see the sixth guy joining at any time soon. Winter time in Caucasus. It is a bit better than any other season, I think. Especially I was streaming another match yesterday and it was so green everywhere. It is not only difficult for the pilots to recognize the targets which are flying very low or lower than that because they get lost visually in the clutter of the forest. But as long as it is snow covered, then you have a good chance to recognize them a bit better. This probably gonna improve the quality of the engagement. Okay. Teams are communicating. Seems that they have lost the integrity check issue, and we're gonna see the sixth guy on NOTS side at any time soon. We stay here for the takeoff. So once again, for the people who have joined recently, this is the Group C of SATAC Cold War. And as you see, 9G and NUTSqdr have gathered 3 points out of 1 win during the competition. And that is why this match tonight is very important for both of them. And with that, the table and the round's going to get closed. Then we know who is proceeding together with Felix Task Force to the next round, to the elimination round. And then we know the schedule. And then you can also go to the SATAC Discord server and get all the information from first hand, know what the schedule is, who is flying versus whom, the results and everything. Okay, Spaceman's connected. And we expect that yeah, he's there. You see here. Let's get closer. He is in the Tomcat. So we have Tomcat here. And we have 3 F-16 and 2 MiG-29 on the other side. I'm very curious to see if the Tomcat has a Rio. Not so far. So on the other side, but we have 2 Rios actually in the Tomcats. So the blue side, 9G, flying with human Rios, and red side, they fly with Jester AI as Rio. It is a load in this part of the tournament in the group stage. This is what I would do if I take Tomcat into a Cold War scenario. I want to make sure that I have Rio there because you have 4 eyes to watch around. Everything's going very fast. Your engagements are always close distance because of the range of your weapons, and then Rio can spot your back 3-9 line everywhere and give you hints and help you also with this A. So this is a great thing. You don't really need Rio to do a lot, just because everything is happening in a close range. As I said, you use your PAL, you use your vertical VSL or everything to maintain lock. So Rio is, in my opinion, 50% of time there to just spot, and that's a great asset you don't want to miss. And if you ask me, when it comes to interception, long range engagement, and so on, he is the real commander of the airframe. Oh yeah, I forgot the music. Thanks, Tech. I'm so bad sometimes. Let me check if this satisfies you. I don't have the best music. The problem is that most of musics are not loyalty free, especially when you use Spotify. So this is the best I found. This one called Fearless from Lost Sky. Hope you enjoy. Okay, let's go back to blue side and watch them take off. I don't roll dice. I always stay with the blue team for the first takeoff. So it makes it easier for me to decide. No, music is good. I always like it, but most of the time I forget. So I really appreciate the reminder. It's gonna get a little bit more exciting anytime soon, I believe. Let teams know that I will give the countdown as soon as they are ready. Here we go. 9G taxiing. Apparently MiG-29s will lead and Tomcats will follow. Bunnies are taxiing too. You may start anytime soon. Nuts are ready. There's a little bit of lag since last update. I saw it yesterday during the stream, and I'm seeing that also now. It's very strange, very, very strange. Okay. Bunnies are all there. So okay, we got TACview live telemetry on the server for streaming reasons for sure. we're gonna switch to. Okay, teams are all both ready. Perfect. So counting down now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. 2 MiG-29s taking off. Is there a little bit of turbulence or make anything? Looks like that. What is this doing? Okay, so what I forgot to say is that we have also lot ATC. So teams can have someone sitting there, give them coordination, and this is a great help. So we are not, a lot ATC is not only a sponsor, also we use them so let's check on the boat side if takeoff were successful. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. MiG-29 stick together while Tomcats are in a 2-ship. On the other side, we have at the tip of his spear F-16 on the left side, followed by 2 other F-16s on his back right, and then here 1 Tomcat and 2 MiG-29s are on the trail. Soon they're gonna be in the bubble, and then there will be no way out till the opponent is disappeared from the combat zone. And then these guys can do RTV. They need to go back, they need to land at least with 1 airframe in order to bring the success home. You're hearing Lion in the Sun from the Tomcat album. People are published, made by Meteor. So maybe it's appropriate to show a little bit Tomcat. Be compliant. Farshi IS TomTom Lilu 01 Apple Unknown or Unknown, sorry. Thanks for following. I appreciate that. We're getting very close to my goal of 350 followers. This is not much, but this is pretty much nice for DCS communities. By far smaller than maybe some other simulators, and more this type of matches get seen, the more people participate, the bigger get the community. So thank you for your support. Tomcats, everyone else very high. I want to make sure they go as high as possible so they reduce the fuel consumption while they're burning, and then dive down and can go off burner and conserve fuel for the engagement. That is very, very fuel consuming because you're always in close engagement. You turn and twist and you need a lot of engine power. Most of the time you fly and burn. It's got to be difficult. So 9G prefers to enter the bubble late from the side, from the mountain side. They go into the high mountains here, this area probably, and come in here, while the first airframes from NUTS side is already in the bubble and they're flying over a flat area. So with that, Red has taken the control of the battle area for now. It means that if they can maintain that for a period of time, 5 or 10 minutes, I'm not sure, maybe chat can help me, then they're the winners. So as soon as the other side sees or reads that, they know that they don't have much time to do the same and enter the bubble in order to contest it. This is what is happening now. The first two ship, the Tomcats, who have taken 29's Alpha over, enter the bubble, and now the bubble is contested. It means that they need to stay in the bubble and make sure that they hit all the opponent aircraft till they're low to RTB. They fly very close to each other. Look at this here. Now it's time to go down, hide in the mountains. Or not. I thought they go low, they go hiding there, but I'm wrong. They probably only here to use those mountains as barriers when you have it, and then you go into a dive behind a mountain, you have a bigger chance to pull the missile into the terrain than on a flat area. Tomcats are pretty much high, 48,000 feet high. They probably use one of those sparrows from 20-25 miles I could think of. Who's gonna fire the first one? Tomcat 1 or Tomcat 2. So the distance is now, oh yeah, the first one goes off the rail from knots. And aim 9, 2 M9s, high targets. Ooh, let's see. Oh no! One of the Tomcats were hit, but Tomcats don't go down on one aim 9. As long as we know here. He needs a second one to get damaged fully, but this is enough to just cause enough damage to that so that it is not guided anymore. So this Tomcat is out of control. He's falling down from the sky like a stone in an intact form. Bad damage model here, this side. Okay, so everything is going very fast now. Look at aggressor going down, panicker coming back, Mark 27s everywhere. These guys want to push Nuts back and bring them cold. And while Eakson is coming down from down and gonna have the good chance to fire missiles from bottom to top, and these kind of missiles are really hard to get rid of. This is an M9. I don't know if it has enough. Yeah, it hit one. Now Airshow has a good chance here to take the next one down. MiG-29 running for her life. She's down. Next gonna be who? Wow, look at that. 2 versus 3. This is Exxon. Sorry, 3 versus 3. Airshow with the next one on Velik. Not valid. They go into a dogfight. Let's stay with them. I need a more energetic music here. Difficult. They go low speed. Air brakes on. They don't want to overshoot. Is there somebody to help them? Wow, look at that. Look at this. Woo! It went to the ground. Oh, wow. Panicker on Airshow. Tomcat on MiG-29. Tomcat needs to go slow. Go slow, bro. Go slow, bro. Open your wings. Let's stay with them. MiG-29 fires. Tomcat had to go slow, open the wings, and go for instantaneous turn. It didn't. So, 3 versus 1. Alterman has a very hard time now. While he's chasing one, he's getting chased by another red. Fires 2 times. 1 time. Didn't hit. Oh my goodness. Our 60s are really bad. Oh, he hit. He hit. He hit. Sorry, I'm wrong. One of them hit. And then he lost his soul to Ixon. Pwah. So difficult to catch everything. But thankfully, we have attack view running. And we can move there. So what I need to do is just rewind back. Yeah, nuts. Went nuts. Spade. So here everything started. Let me make that a little bit bigger for you. So these guys fired those AIM-9s from that range. It was 13 miles. AIM-9P. 4 of them, because these guys know probably that one AIM-9 is not enough. One goes directly to aggressor because aggressor was doing no reaction. Panicker was going into crank as he fired, so that was a better maneuver. That's why he is still living. And then that was the end of aggressor. Skelly is probably going around. He's pretty much high, even though in the mountains. And then the AIM-7s come from a longer range. Very high these guys fly. Panicker needs to come back. Our radar guided R-27s everywhere in the sky. 9G pushes knots back. And then start to chase them. And Catpot exaggerates a little bit, from my opinion. And that's why he just pays that with his life. Valak did a great job throughout the first round. What I saw. Hanslaw fires. Which one takes it? Here, this one was from Valak, I believe. And this F-16 was too slow. Had no chance to fly away because it was too slow. How it come is that he fires here and go into the turn and probably had the burner off. And yeah, it's too slow because of that maneuver. And he didn't hit. Yeah. But Airshow was aware and then did the job here. Perfect. What happens to Skelly up there? Skelly's here. Meets Alterman. He sees R-27. Goes cold. Get chased. And goes down here. Ixon runs to help. First AIM-9 doesn't sit. The second one is the better one. Then while this was happening up there, we had also a beehive down here. Airshow very aggressive with a very good SA. He found every single target and was in the right place at the right time. Panicker on Ixon or not. He just oversees him. He oversees him. Oh, wow. And then here we had the unlucky dogfight for Valak. He just, I think it was Valak, right? Went into the ground. What was that air show? Wow, 180 of calibrated airspeed. These guys are really slow, even though MiG-29 has two powerful engines. That's Caesar. And then, yeah, Valak was too low in angle of attack here. And then can't pull off and then go high angle of attack. And yeah, so that was what we saw. Panicker didn't want to fire probably in this furball. The risk is high that he just hits friendly weights, but now he needs to really get in and help, and for that the speed is too high. 650 knots of calibrated airspeed. This needs to go down to 340 to the corner speed. Open the wings in, you know, that could be easy because MiG-29 was recovering from a very, very low speed, and when you turn quickly into his 6, he has no time to pull more angle of attack, and you can do the job. I don't know if Panicker had a missile at that time or was down to gun only, but here, yeah. Fortunately, and then good for Nuts that mastered that situation. Then here we saw what happened on the other side. Skelly got down by Alterman while Ixon could balance it on this side, and at the end they were superior. So 2 here. Let's see how far they go, if they have enough fuel to get back and land. Are they still in the air? We're gonna check on that. Yes. Great, they had enough fuel to come in and land. They expect to lower the landing gear at any time and land in their airfield. What around? Well, I'm really grateful that we have TAC view on the servers. The Cold War, Fox 1, Fox 2 competitions are very difficult to stream because everything happened very fast and then in very short range of time. And it's great to have TAC view. Big shout out to the sponsor TAC view to make it possible. I really encourage you to go and get the licenses there, because with the standards you cannot you can do a lot but not everything, like live telemetry. When you have it on your server, you can have briefing live, and this is a really great feature. A little bit of show belongs to that. Shows these guys have enough fuel. They didn't go for direct landing. At least one of them. Exxon touchdown. Very Navy-like. MiG-29 is going to the final turn. I was distracted shortly with chatting, sorry. So, that was the first round. We need to restart the server, the mission, and then the teams get back, change side, and we're gonna go into the second round. I send you to an intermission. Will take 3-4 minutes, so get whatever you need to get and stay with us for the second round of the match between 9G and NUTSqdr, and this is SATAC Cold War 22.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight. Contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, please.
Copy both flags. That's affirmative.
Combat descent. Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight. Bandit 02, follow the 14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
So we are back. What a round. What a round. So the scoreboard is updated. NUTS Squadron 1, 9G, 0. This is the result after the first round. There is a small poll still running. If you want to predict who is going to win this match, the whole match, you can do it. For now, you have very few votes. Go there, vote for your favorite team, and let us know who you think is going to do that to the next round. As I said, it is a very, very important match for both teams tonight, just because the winner makes to proceed to the next round together with PTF, which has significantly performed. They just made to beat every team in this group and collected 9 points out of 3 wins. Very impressive. Okay. They need to change side, I think. Yep. So a little bit of misunderstanding what side they need to take for the second round. We have, I think, a new pilot, Mia Pronin. I haven't seen for a long time in tournaments. Flying for 9G now. Is gonna be in the second round. And so far, Altaman, Valek, Hanslau, and Ketpot unchanged. And we have the Tomcat here, driven by Panicker. So okay, was distracted by the chat. Sorry, I can't do things and read and think at the same time. So here on the blue side this time with the Nuts, Exxon, Nomad, Skelly, Spaceman. We have new pilots, Airshow, and Hexa. We're gonna watch these guys take off this time. So we see only one Tomcat for this round. So change of airframe. So every side has only one Tomcat now. Time for music, I think. Take a look at the result of the poll. It's ending very soon, guys. Go in and vote. We have over 30 people. If the statistic is right in the stream, and we have got only 3 polls, so 3 votes, sorry. And so far, Nuts is leading. If you think 9G is gonna win, or you think Nuts gonna do that, go in and vote for your team. Now it's going to dominate the second round too, or 9G is coming back with Mia Pronin now in F16. Will this be a factor? Are we going to see a 3-round match tonight? Because this is best of 3. When 9G makes to balance the result, then we're gonna see a 3rd round. If Nuts wins the 2nd round of this match, then it is obvious that they are gonna go to the elimination round together with PTF out of Group C. Nuts is ready and waiting on runway. Thank you. We are waiting for 9G. So, the poll is just ended, and according to the few people who just gave their vote, Not's gonna win the whole match. So it means that either this round, and then the whole match, or they lose this round and they're gonna come back again in the 3rd one win the result, the total result. Let's take a look and see who has joined the other side. The 6th one was missing as we took a look last. Panicker, no, it's not, sorry. Headpod, all complete. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. At any time we can start. Thanks, Sarush, for following. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. We are 6 followers away from 350 gold. So, Blue may want to do the last refuel. It's fair to let them know, just because every drop of fuel counts in a match like that when you need to go back and land on your airbase. Waiting red sides. Okay. That they're ready so we can count it down. In case you have just joined the stream, this is the second round of the match between 9G and NUTSqdr, and you're watching TACT Cold War 24. There is other editions of SATAC, sorry, SATAC, sorry. There's other edition of that, but this one is the Cold War edition. So you see limitation of the airframes and limitation of armaments. So red is also ready. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go, guys. Round 2 has just started. It is fucking stuttering. Unbelievable. Guys, this is the 4090 and 60 FPS. So it's not the graphics card, believe me. What a cool skin. Let's watch it. What's the other side? Okay, so 2, 4, 5 are in the air from 9G side. Last one, a Tomcat, flown by Panicker. Just took off. From Sukumi. So we go and see the other side. They're all in the air. 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Perfect. No damages. That's how it should be. That's a color for a skin. We see the same strategy also in this round from NOT. So Skelly, we're going towards the northern part of the bubble. From the other perspective, was going left and now is going right. But at the end, is gonna land somewhere here, this area. And last time we saw that 9G went all down to the mountains here, and now they're heading directly to the bullseye. So maybe a little bit of change here from that perspective, or it can be that they redecide last minute and change course. They went a little bit later into the bubble from the south side, but now it seems that they're flying directly towards bubble and bullseye for sure. Yeah, thanks vehicle, but I have to run the TAC view just because we do the live telemetry and then I switch to TAC view, and I know it eats a lot of resources, but to be honest, I expect 4090 to be able to stream and also run TAC view in the background. That's actually my expectation. And I went down to 1 DCS. I used to have 2 DCS and 1 TAC view live running at the same time using it without any problem. Now all of a sudden even 1 DCS without TAC view is a problem. So it's a bit weird, I would say. Okay, Mia is high in his F-16. The center tech is still there. Should have been empty by now. Well, it is a little bit, I mean, I don't know if Mia Pronin is here at the tip of the spear. Is he going to fire long range? An AIM-9? We're going to see. Were Tomcat with Sparrow a better choice to do that? Don't know. Let's wait and see what Mia Pronin is planning to do. Everyone's going kind of directly towards bullseye. Knots are not that high. They're kind of between 28 and 31, 32 thousands of feet altitude, while these guys are all over 31. Tomcat, 42 Angels, pretty much high for Tomcat. Tomcat is very slow on that level. Look, he has an indicated speed of 380 knots. Okay, the Mach number is high, but he needs to burn. Anything under 300 knots going to be a problem. And, you know, okay, the burners are not synced. Something with the throttle, I suppose. Say. This is the alpha version, so we have the T of 30 engines here. That beautiful nozzle, like it. Okay, let's see if down there is anything happening. They are now very close. Is Mia the one who's gonna first fire the first missile or not? I doubt. But let's stay with them. Yeah, he did it. He just did it. But didn't hit. None of those AIM-9s are tracking. Why? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't fire it. I mean, I'm not the best pilot. I'm not a good pilot at all, but I wouldn't fire an AIM-9. Probably an AIM-7 would be a better one by Tomcat. Here these guys know now that Skelly is sneaking around. So we're gonna probably have a engagement up there. It's more probable to have a kill there than here. Okay, this R-27 is cooking. Look at this. Okay. I think it's on Hexe. He's down. He's down. Oh God. Alterman on Airshow. Airshow is not down. Second one. He fired 2 times on him. Ah, he hit. It's the second time. He hit. The second one was a hit. He kind of smoking. Was that an engine smoke or was that a hit? Wow. He's flyable. Why is waiting? Why Alterman is waiting? Yeah. Now. It's done. Somebody else did it. So up there. Skelly is still alive. Mia Pronin also. So up there, nothing's happened. Here, down here. Exxon. Misses. Runs away. He runs away. Onslaught with R-27 on him. The missile is fast. The missile is very fast. But he's faster. Well done. Ooh, we got head to head. Head on with Alterman. Ooh, Alterman is done. Well done, Ixon. Skelly comes to help. Everything's going so fast. Ixon down. Skelly can revenge or not. Up there we have Mia Pronin on Nomad. Nomad is down. Mia Pronin 1, 2, 3 versus 1. Skelly home alone. Someone is on top of his head. He is still alive. One missile exploded very close to his fuselage. Got damaged or not, I'm not sure. The next missile is coming. He is kind of unflyable, I think. Oh, 9G came back. Oh, wow. Let's watch attack view, guys. What a round. Ah, sorry for this wrong time running ads. So, let's rewind and see what happened. Yeah, as I said, the first AIM-9s flew off the rail by Mia Pronin. Too far. I would come closer. I would come closer. Ixon does the same. Again, 9G fires too many R-27s to make sure they make these guys go defensive. They are successful in that sense with Ixon and Nomad. Mia Pronin separates to face Skelly. They have a little encounter here. Two M9s, both of them go for countermeasures. I think Mia's not guided at all, so he went direct, but Skelly's went for Mia's countermeasure. Mia is fast, while Mia Pronin is was at least at the entrance to the turn in his corner speed, so has this very tight turn, managed to take his 6, and then now at this moment I think he just lost sight with him. If we just take this, yeah, he turns back. And loses sight, I believe. At some point. Was looking for him somewhere here, probably. At this point. And is not seeing him going around. Otherwise, he was a very good position to do something. Skelly recognized that, because he has no RWR all of a sudden from that direction. No man makes sure that he is good. Probably they communicate here. And here, Valek is not even shot, I think. Or is it desync stuff? No. He sees aim 9. Wow. What's happening here? I have no idea. No idea what happened to him. So he went down here. And after the situation is also clear, Mia Pronin decides to turn back and engage again. And then these guys just oversee him. GCI is probably also very busy. And they didn't communicate this way, and so he does the right thing, goes for the second guy, not for the first one, otherwise he could get sandwiched, and boom. Okay, so let's get back down the field. We saw that Alterman and Valek are chasing these guys, and they simply, oops, no, I got disconnected from the server. Oh no, maybe I had the server restart. Oh, okay, sorry, yeah. I was so inside the TAC view that I didn't. I thought they have a longer range to fly for sake of landing, and I was so focused on TAC view that we didn't notice that the server needs to be restarted. Thanks Alpha Gator for being on top of that and restart everything for us. So we don't do any intermission. I just correct the score. 9G1, NUTS Squadron 1. This makes the prediction a little bit more difficult. You ask the people, Who do you think is gonna win this match? They say NUTSqdr. Can still happen. The good thing is, guys, at the state of 1-1, we're gonna see a third round. We don't do any intermissions. We have a little bit of time still to do anything if you need to. If you want to grab something to eat or drink, please do that. Okay, so one interesting thing, let me see if I can share it with you quickly. Yeah, and this is some statistics I got from AlphaGator, and it was pretty much interesting, simply because, okay, not all the weapons are allowed in the SATAC, so we are limited, but and this is also maybe not representative, because some missiles were fired very seldom, some were getting fired a little bit more often. So I think it is not fully representative, but something which was really interesting to me is the weapon kill ratio, let's say number of the missiles shot and number of killed achieved with them. And when you see the comparison between AIM-9 P5 and AIM-9 Lima, 466 P5s been fired, 151 kills with that. It's let's say kill ratio of 0.318, sorry, 0.324, and then we have the AIM-9 Lima 288.288. So it is what I did Lima is doing better than P5. Please teach me if I'm wrong. I always thought Lima is the better missile, even though P is in the order later letter. But I was thinking all the time that AIM-9. Maybe this is not representative. Maybe it is. I don't know. But as you see, P5 is achieving a better kill ratio. And interesting thing is that the kill ratio for AIM-7 is even lower than both of them, just because it's not fire and forget, and you need to fire it from a longer range, and the opponent can go cold because they hear it coming. You may get RWR warning and need to go cold and cannot guide it. So when you're having someone 6, then AIM-7 is a blast, but it shows that AIM-9 is more effective missile in this tournament. Just wanted to share with you. And if we have the table again. So far, nothing has changed with the actual result. 9G and NUTS have still 3 points, or let's say equal points. So we have no winner. We need to find a winner tonight in order to know who is going to go together with PTF to the elimination round. So it's going to get very excited. exciting round. I think the third round will let us know. So red seems to be ready. Okay, blue is taxiing, red is ready. Given that this is still daytime in the Americas and probably most of people are working, and it's an unusual time to stream on a Monday, and probably people have seen so many matches over the last 2 weekends. It's still nice that you guys are here and we're watching together the match tonight. I try to see as many matches as possible, especially when I know that the match is being, let's say, flown by teams that I know and I am aware of their quality. But even though you get surprised by some results, it is not always about let's say, names and titles they have won. There are always new teams coming to the tournaments and performing greatly. There are teams forming and you don't know them. Old and new pilots get together and form new teams and come and they surprise you. And once you come to a tournament like that, you're probably one of the best in your squadron, and this is actually the level and quality that we also see and expect here. This is really SATAC is flown by creme de la creme, I always say. It doesn't matter, you can't participate in that, even you're less experienced. This kind of tournaments give you the best opportunity to bring your team here. They should be able to know all the basics and everything, but you're not, you don't need to be a full ace to participate in tournaments like that. The good thing is here you get involved with great teams. You can collect great experience and grow with that, train on them, train on your skill, come back and get better results and perfect motivation. Once you're in this kind of tournaments, you can have you're in the focus of other teams, and this is also a good way to just grow your team from quality and from quantity perspective. So I assume the blue, this time 9G, is there. Yeah, perfect, they're ready, and we can go for the countdown at any time. 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. I learned it is very difficult to take out with a big 29. The first time I did, I just hit my nozzles to the ground. You're far back and your main gears are too small. It's a challenge. So I assume everyone is in the air. Let's check. I trust all these pilots. 3, 6 on the red side, and blue side we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Panicker last one, and Tomcat also makes to take off, accompanied by Hanslow, Ketpot, Mia Pronin, Valak, and Alterman. No changes in the rooster. And here, the rooster is going to be Nomad, Exxon, Skelly, Hexa, Spaceman, and Airshow. Here we go. We have a couple of people just joined the stream. Guys, you're watching the third round of the best of 3 match between 9G and NUTSqdr. They made to win one of the previous rounds. So this is the deciding round of the match, and this match will decide which of these two teams go to the next round together with PTF out of Group C. You fly high as long as you're not close to the opponent. No problem with the contrails in the air. Once you get closer, you want to go low to reduce that in order to not being seen easily by your opponent. Skelly does what he does every time he was flying into this into the area. He went always towards northern part of the bubble, and he's gonna be low, and he tries to sneak in from that side. So by now it should be known tactic to 9G. In the both round, it did work somehow. He was doing really well with that, even in a 1 versus 2 situation. Okay, blue is also in the bubble. This way, the battle area is contested. It means that from now on, there's no way out of the bubble for any of the pilots who are in that combat zone until they own it. Okay, blue is fully in now with Alterman and Valak as last two ship. A bit of different formation now we see here from 9G. They're a bit spread. As we know, Panicker is going also up. As you see, going also up. He probably, expect Skelly here around from the last two rounds. But Skelly is not doing that. It's not going that high in the bubble area. He is a singleton, but he is very close to the center. Is not high on the map yet, but probably he's doing that once he passes this mountain. You want to make sure he passes the mountains and then go in this direction where the map is really flat, or not, he stays low and stays central. We will see that. But I think the reason that Panicker is going high and in that direction is that these guys expect to find Skelly around this area from the experience that they did or made last two rounds. Okay, Skelly separate a little bit. And we will see the first missiles flying anytime soon. Mia Pronin could give the first one. He's very high. Is 40 Angels flying 420 knots of indicated airspeed, and yes, the first shot on who? On Ixon, while Ixon answers that with another one, aim 9, but nobody is not tracking. He's not tracking. And then 2 comes off the rail from Nomad. For whom? For Alterman. So far away. Not going anywhere. Aim 9s were wasted. That was waste of Sidewinders, guy. And then they don't even care. They just continue flying, being aggressive, while everybody from Nuts is now in a defensive position. Which one is better? This is not alternative. We stay with alternative. And up there, Panicker. Who's he firing at? For these guys? So far away? I don't know. 35 miles or something? Mia Pronin on Nomad. Went to the ground because Nomad went low all of a sudden. And then Vanek has a good chance to fire on him. Comes from top to bottom. An attitude done for firing missiles, but he doesn't do that. Why? So they get into the dogfight. Wow, impressive. Has the lead, pursuit, fires, perfect. I like the new damage model, or this debris flies away from the airplane once they get hit from back. Oh gosh, look at that. Gonna be difficult here. These guys miss each other. Hanslaw and Airshow miss each other up there. Now we have Alterman and Skelly here. You see a Skelly there. look, he's coming because our friend Alterman released countermeasure and reveals his location to him. Airshow and Skelly, 2 red versus 4 blue. Let's see how it ends. This is Skelly. Fires and goes directly into defensive, kind of. The next one come in. Wow, it went for countermeasure. Oh my god. But MiG-29 is down. AIM-9 is doing much better than Russian IRs when it comes to being resistant to countermeasure. Look what Airshow can do. It's the last man standing. Chasing Mia Pronin. How many missiles does he have? 3. He has still 3 IRs. Fire one of them. Goes away from the target. And target is on burner. But fast. That's why this AIM-9 doesn't sit. He has some threat from behind. That's why he just turned away. But it was an unequal situation. 3 versus 1. But that blue takes control of the battle area. Mamma mia. Let's go for TAC view. Poor. Let's watch everything slowly. For the first AIM-9s we saw, 9G didn't care at all. One problem is, not the problem, one thing is with AIM-9, when they get, when you fly very, very fast and they are coming head on, it's very difficult for them to just recognize where you're going and can't follow you. We see 9G is very aggressive. Don't care at all how many missiles are coming. They go straight in. Exxon and Nomad know if they go cold, they're done. They go low, but they decide to come back. And that was probably a wrong decision, I would say, because they don't have the time to maintain lock, and the opponent has already a valid lock on them, can fire as soon as they go head on. Now we had the Alterman Skelly engagement here. They miss each other. Ridiculous. And Skelly go the other way. Here were the place where Mia Pronin took down Nomad. Risked firing while Zolik was quite there as the missile arrived. Nomad, before that he was high, so Mia Pronin didn't have any problem firing on Nomad, but in that moment he came down. It could be very dangerous. And then right here, Hexe and Airshow came in later. From long range, while Spaceman went down on R27 here, and then his AIM 9 was also no factor because it was not guided anymore. Airshow does a good job. Here, cat pod, I don't know. It was a disconnect. If it was a disconnect, it was really pity, or is it desync? I don't know. I think it was a disconnect. It's a shame, yeah. Sorry for that. And then exit didn't expect that. I think there were so many missiles around. His RWR was saturated and recognized that very late. Airshow is busy, kind of. Here doesn't know whom he takes first. Kills Mia Cronin, I think, here or not. Yep. Oh, he went to the ground. No, that was exactly the shot went into the ground, and then he just decided to turn back because he knew that he's getting followed, chased by other at the RWR. Need to do that. And, here got hit. You can watch it again if you like, while we are watching Blue going home. Three people remaining. Sorry, Mia Proni is 45. 46 Angels High, Ansla 43, Panicker 39. They want to make sure that they have enough fuel. Even though they are burning, they need to burn at this altitude to maintain enough speed to stay in the air. But the fuel consumption is pretty much low. Now they can slowly go into a dive and go low on RPM. Both team did a great job. Indeed, Tech writes that NUTS did a great flying in SATAC Cold War, and yes, we hope to see them back. For them, if 9G, at least one of remaining pilots managed to land, return to the base, then definitely they got the 3 points and they will proceed to the next round together with EF and NUTSqdr out of the tournament. Thanks for follow, Ixon. Great flying. You guys did a great job. – These guys going down in altitude. The home base is in sight. Let's close attack view to see if the stuttering is gonna going away. It's not the case. So it stays a mystery. The two other guys are still far away. Not a direct landing. Okay, correction of course, I believe, or try to pull a bit of G to reduce the speed because he's still 260 knots fast. Okay, now down to 220. That's good. It should be pretty much light meanwhile, because he's probably very low on fuel. So 160, 155 knots of speed is pretty much okay for landing. Wormwood, thanks for following, sir. And Tech, you're making me blush. Thank you so much. Here we go. First landing try will be successful. Goes down. Well done. Take a look at Henslow in MiG-29. We'll wait till all three guys have landed. So, how is the next step? What's the next step? So, we're gonna have the schedule for the elimination round very soon. So, guys, make sure you are on SATAC Discord. Tech, feel free if you want to just post the invite to SATAC Discord server here. You guys can go there and join the Discord server and make sure that you get the information there. What is the schedule, the result, and be always ahead of announcements. We do announce once we want to go live on the same day, but then you can plan a bit longer ahead to see the match of your choice when you're aware of the schedule in advance. And there's also a possibility to chat and exchange with the other pilots and participant teams once you're there. Oh yeah, if you guys fancy joining, we can do an interview. I have time. What we can do is I can get into the let's see if we have an interview channel. On the 51st. Yeah, we have an interview voice channel, so I hop in there. So if you guys want to join, feel free to do so. Hi, excellent, welcome. Say something, please.
Yep, can you hear me?
Okay, I think the chat also hears you. Welcome.
Perfect. Hello.
Great performance.
Thank you.
If somebody from the other team is also willing to join, it's up to them while we're watching Hanslock landing at this moment. Let me reduce the level of music. So are we going to have anyone?
Hi guys.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Hey. Welcome. We have Valik. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yeah, Valik. Yes,
Valik from 9G and Ixon from NUTSqdr in the stream with me. Let me see if I can also share. Go to the interview. And if I can give you guys also the Discord window so that you can see who is talking at the moment, that would be good. So just a second. So we don't need to game. Let's change to Discord. I need to pop this out. Yep. And then I can share it. Just a sec, sorry for that. Okay. And then make it a bit smaller. Here we go. So now people can see who's talking, and this is good.
Okay.
Because maybe they're not familiar with the voices. So for your information, guys, we have Ixon and Valik now in the interview, and I'm pretty much proud to do that. I enjoyed the match tonight, and it was really great to see you guys flying, to be honest.
Thanks.
Let me start with Nuts first and ask them how did they find the match in general.
Pretty good. We had a pretty good match. We are really happy about our improvement. Baby steps, as we say. But yeah, we fought great. We had a lot of fun, and we're happy to get to see the matches on TagView to debrief that. But yeah, we're super happy with how it went, and yeah, good job to 9G. They are super good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly what is very important. This is the fun and also the joy that you have flying. I mean, the result is also important. Yeah, definitely. But I think the most important thing is that you do it not just for fun, but for fun. You need to have fun doing this, and this is actually what is very important. Side effect is you learn, you gain experience, and you can collect the results, right? What was the big? We stay with you, and I want to ask, what was the biggest challenge that you were facing tonight?
Sticking to the plan, first of all, we had a precise plan, and getting on with it, that was our biggest issue. Then we had a bit of coordination issues when it devolves into a bigger 4-ball. But yeah, but I think we had the stronger opening, even on the game where we lost. But yeah, we still have to work on, and that shows. But yeah.
How did LOT ATC work for both of you? Both of your teams, let's say.
Pretty good for us. Then again, the GCI takes a very important part for us, because we are clueless in the cockpit. So he actually is there to guide us, and without GCI, without LOT ATC, it's like we are like blind. So yeah.
So is this something that is I would say you can't miss, or you say, okay, we could do also without that, and it is nice to have, but it shouldn't be? Because I know you can do a lot with LOT ATC. They're also in sponsoring, and I was just interested in knowing how useful is that for you, having LOT ATC in the tournament.
Yeah, no, it's really important. What we see as LOT ATC as having like being a StarCraft match, we are just the units, and the GCI is actually the player. So he's guiding us towards the battlefield and giving us orders. That's how it went for us, and that's how we think it is. So yeah, no, the GCI, so LOT ATC is like super important for us. After the first engagement, that's super critical to have it, because you are bound to be tumbleweed, to not know where the enemy is, and you actually need some kind of awareness of where the enemy is and where you need to be to actually go for the enemy.
Okay, yeah. So you take advantage of it in the SATAC, definitely.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. How is it for the other side? Do you think also LOT ATC is useful for you guys?
Yes. LOT ATC is pretty good. It's good for us, and we don't have problem with it. We have a great GCI. We love him.
Okay.
And the big part of the victory is him.
Yeah. And how was it as you just lost the first round? How did you feel? And it is maybe also a bit good for younger pilots, right? Or people who are less experienced with the competitions, to know how good teams deal with that, how they come back, and what you feel in that moment, what discussions going around, how do you communicate that, how is the moral, and how you deal with it?
It's make us nervous a little, and we yelling to each other.
Oh yeah,
and,
it gets loud in the changing room.
But we reconsider our tactics after the first round, and change a little our tactics, and it works.
Nice.
All good.
Nice.
Thank you, Banana, for the stream. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And thank you. Excellent organization. SATAC is the best tournament, I think, in DCS now. And special thanks for the mission. Special thanks for the mission without water.
Yeah, this is difficult. Every time I stream a match, which is happening over water, I say, oh, poor guys, because I don't want to fly in that situation. Everywhere is blue. You get vertigo very easily, and then it is very difficult to understand how far you are from the water, especially when you fly a Fox 1, Fox 2 tournament. When you're Fox 3, you're a bit higher. Okay, it's okay, but you go very low with Fox 1, Fox 2, and you want to recover sometimes, and it's sometimes very, very late. It's very difficult. And I tell again and again in my streams that is not easy flying at this level, right? If some people watch and say, maybe it looks easier than it is, but it's not. I can remember years back as I flew my first competition, and I know still how I felt at that time. I don't want to go through that learning curve again. Yeah, so
it's true.
So what is for NUTS now? The plan? Any tournament you guys are planning to fly on any soon?
At this moment, no, but we'll see the opportunities we get, and we'll see. We'll see.
Because 9G has still a little bit of thing to do here, right? In the next round, and they probably have a tighter schedule, because then we're gonna have the matches very close to each other, and then the tournament is over. We're gonna probably see also a SATAC 24, not the Cold War edition this year. I don't think so. So probably it's gonna be then next year somehow. This is an option. Couple of other tournaments are coming up, ACC I think, but are we going to see you guys any soon in other tournaments?
Yeah, we're going on ACC too.
You got ACC, okay, great.
Yeah, we participate, and we will
perfect.
join this. Yeah, nice.
So it was great watching you. Great show. Everybody wanted to see a 3-round match. You delivered that. So a big thank. Last words to you. When you want to share anything with anyone, please feel free to do so.
Thank you for all. We're gonna fly on this tournament and another tournaments, and 9G will show the best and great game. All what we can. We show what we can.
Let me ask you something, because I am really low on information, to be honest, with regards to 9G, and as I was not streaming SATAC very often, because I was jumping in because now we are a little bit short of a streamer, and tonight Airshow was flying for NUTS, so he couldn't do that. So I'm not a good streamer, and I just help out whenever I can. And I need to confess that I was very low on information on 9G. And I just got the info that I could jump in and do that for tonight. I had no time to reach out to you guys and ask for it. But can you give us, or give me at least, a bit of intro, what 9G is, where you guys are coming from, and do you have a community in the Squadron, Discord server, or anything?
We are the team from community. Virtual pilot. This is Discord community. On the we are a new team. Our members are mainly from Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine.
Okay, so you probably speak Russian among yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
English is difficult for me. Sorry.
It's nice. It's really nice to know that you have Ukrainian, you have Russian and Belarusians in your team. So this is really really good, and this is how it should be. So great job, guys. Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you.
And the NUTS, maybe if you want to introduce your squadron, this is a good chance maybe to just give the audience a little bit more introduction, because I think you guys are also new under that name to the competitive, if I'm not wrong.
Oh yeah. As we were mainly PvE. First of all, it's been like half a year. The squadron has existed. But yeah, we've just joined SATAC for this edition, and yeah, we are just enjoying PvP and learning on the way, which was an experience we wanted to have, but didn't really have the push to go. We weren't not saying that was about courage, but I mean, the opportunity presented itself to replace a team, and we took it. And now we just like we went with it. We are learning on the way, and yeah, a good stuff.
Yeah,
but
absolutely, absolutely. So we are looking forward to seeing even more from you guys, from both of you. Great. I appreciate you joining the interview. That was a spontaneous act, and we managed to do it. I hope the audience like it. Best of luck for both of you in the future, and thanks everyone for being in the stream tonight. 81 Banana together with my dear guests here. Wish you all the best, a safe flight, and talk to you and see you soon.
Thank you, Banana, and thank you, Ixon. A good game.
Yeah, thank you. Really good game, and thank you to everyone involved in the competition.
Thank you. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
Yeah,